Welcome back. Well, another hot one today, but not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday's high, the hottest so far this summer, 101. Today, 94. And for the first time since July 28th and the entire month, we were less than 95 degrees. Still above normal, but it's a start and feeling even better as we progress throughout the week, especially morning hours. Not so much tomorrow morning. It's going to feel a little bit better, but as we head into Wednesday, Thursday morning, drier air moving in. So let's get over to the key wall on this day. Last year, though, how about 105? We were in the midst of that incredible heat wave last summer. This summer, not as bad, but we've had a heat wave. 95 and above for 23 days. That's a little bit of a heat wave. And even though we had some showers and storms going back to last month, this month we're behind schedule on the rain. We could certainly use the rainfall, but not happening anytime soon. But we will see rain chances again in the future. Here's that frontal boundary we talked about. It's not really much of a cold front, but it came through with a nice breath of air and gusty winds last night between 2-3 o'clock in the morning. We had wind gusts at least at the Lafayette Airport up to 40 miles per hour, and it was kind of the leftover of a decaying thunderstorm boundary and the front that came on through. So a lot of leaves in the backyard and some things knocked over once again, but things have certainly quieted down. Power Doppler 3 indicating pretty much a clean sweep, few spotty showers, last vestiges of any shower down towards St. Mary Parish and back to the west. Infrared satellite imagery, right at the beginning of this loop, you can see that thunderstorm that was collapsing and then a boundary that moved offshore, and that's what fired up thunderstorms earlier today. See how they fired up? Now they're going back down, but we'll see storms firing up again in the Gulf of Mexico in the days ahead. Always have to watch frontal systems getting into the Gulf of Mexico, but we don't see any development with this for right now, but there could always be a surprise 5 or 6 days down the road. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the tropics, looking pretty good. The tropical waves coming off the African coast have been displaced too far to the north, so they're mixing in with African dust that is actually still a little bit above normal for this time of year. No complaints. That buys us another week or two before we see these systems coming off the African coastline, and that'll take us to the end of the month. So if you can get through the end of August, and then we just have to deal with September and a few weeks into October. So that's some good news. It's still going to get busier down the line. Meanwhile, Hurricane Ernesto beginning to weaken, moving out to sea, and it's moving at a good pace at 26 miles an hour. Still 90-mile-per-hour winds, and will be moving out into the North Atlantic, transitioning to just a regular storm and then weakening with respect to its wind fields as it approaches the UK down the line. As we look at the water vapor imagery coming in, the atmospheric moisture from the Euro model, we got blue here. Blue is always good. It doesn't necessarily mean cool, but it could be a little bit cooler, but it means dry, and drier air means less in the way of dew points and less in the way of heat indices and lower rain chances. And then eventually by the end of the weekend into next week, we're going to see tropical moisture returning to the area, with that the risk of afternoon showers and storms. So as we take a look at the forecast through tomorrow, still into the mid-90s, but more importantly, those dew points are going to be in the 60s, and much the same as we head into Wednesday. Rain chances zeroed out for the next several days, probably for a good part of the week. So overnight tonight, these are not lows, but temperatures getting down into the low to mid 70s to the north, mid to upper 70s to the south, and then for tomorrow afternoon, we'll favor mid-90s, but notice that heat index not so bad. And here comes the good stuff going into Wednesday morning. We see temperatures getting into the 60s for northern portions of Acadiana, low to mid 70s elsewhere, and that's pretty good for August, as rare as these weak August fronts are indeed. So overnight tonight, we have that full blue moon. It's actually a blue moon because it's the third moon in this season, so that's how blue moon started. Then it got changed to 2 full moons in a month, which usually is a blue moon. It's 3 probably in that quarter as well. And then for tomorrow, still hot but not as humid, and a nice northeast breeze. Temperatures still managed to get into the mid-90s, and we'll favor mid-90s in the days ahead. Mostly sunny skies, but more importantly, lower humidity, and almost feeling fall-like in the morning hours, at least compared to what we've seen over the last 3 to 4 weeks. And then next week, the risk of afternoon storms comes back into the forecast. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up a little bit later on.